Shalom, how are you guys doing? I just want to lift up a verse to you for a conversation and a couple of questions. Genesis 1 and 11 says, Then God said, Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants, and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds. And it was so. Well, I thought about some things this morning. And one of the things I thought about was fruit and then seeds. Fruit and seeds. Why is it that we have seedless fruit? Why are the seeds way out there somewhere and not in the fruit where it belongs? Well, God said in the beginning that He put seed in the fruit. So why? It can bear after its own kind. And so I want you to think about what's going on these days with the GMO. You see all these signs, GMO, GMO. Well, the GM stands for genetically modified, which means it's not real. For instance, people that are allergic to wheat, why are they allergic to wheat when it's clearly in the Bible? It's something that God made and He gave it for food. Well, it's because it's not real wheat, just like the fruit is not real fruit. It is a counterfeit. It looks like it came from God. It looks like it really came from His mind, but it didn't. It's missing something. It's missing the seed. What does seed come to do? Produce after its own kind. We were charged in the beginning to go forth, be fruitful, have dominion, multiply, replenish the earth. That's what we are supposed to do as kingdom-minded people. That's what we are supposed to do. How can you have dominion without any multiplication? Well, when a man gets married, he has his wife, he puts seed into her, she produces, and it continues so on and so forth. And that also keeps the name in the family. And that's just genealogy. That's what happens. It's to keep that family lineage going. And so once the man dies, so does the seed. Is that true? You know, if he dies before he has children, then there are no seeds. So while he is alive and living, he is supposed to produce after his own kind. And we see this with ministries that, you know, they last for a moment, but the Bible talks about having fruit and fruit that will remain. That's the whole point of what we're doing. We want to remain in the earth after we have planted seed. And so when you look at Matthew 21 verse 18, and it's talking about Yeshua, it says, the next morning on his way back to the city, he felt hungry, and spotting a fig tree by the road, he went up to it, but found nothing on it except leaves. Somebody say counterfeit. So he said to it, May you never again bear fruit. And immediately the fig tree dried up. His Talmudim saw, his students, I'm reading from the Complete Jewish Bible, the Talmudim saw this and they were amazed. Well, we see a lot of ministries like that, where it looks like it has something. The leaves are there, but when the Lord gets close up on it, when you get close up on it upon inspection, you find out there is no fruit. There's nothing going on. It's just smoke and mirrors. What's that about? So I just want to come to you this morning and say to watch out for these false bearing ministries that, one, they either have no fruit, or if they have fruit, it's not the kind that remain. There's no seeds in it. There's no substance. There's nothing healthy about it. It's actually toxic, just like the genetically modified fruits, the genetically modified wheat. You're allergic to it. There's something in it that doesn't agree with your spirit. There's something in it that doesn't agree with the Word of God. The Word of God is clear that there shall be fruit and fruit that shall remain. The Word of God is clear that there will be seed bearing fruit. Not you have to go like the farmer and go to the company and get some seed to put it in the ground to produce more fruit. that has no more seed, that's the devil. That is just the devil. So I want you to really, really put on your discernment. Wear it like a garment. Wear it like a guard. And keep your eyes open. Just like Yeshua, Jesus, was hungry. He was looking for something. People in the world are hungry. They are looking for something. They are searching for something. And you don't want to be out there leaves. That's all you got. No fruit. No substance. There's no authenticity. So beware for the false teachers, the false prophets, the false ministry. When you eat, you want to be full. You want substance. Have an awesome day in the Lord. Shalom.